All right, so I just recorded what happened raw, and now I'm like replaying it and recording this with my mic. So this is me just kind of showing the stats. We've got, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay, so we've got the stats, right? 30 the warrior has 38 damage. Just showing they're both the same. They both have 38 damage on base. I'm gonna give 50% to that 38, which if we just, that's the old calculator. Bust out the old TI-86 real quick here, and then we just say like 30 times 1.5 roughly. Oops, sorry, 38 times 1.5. It's like 57 damage. But you'd expect to see 57 damage if there were no other buffs involved, no reductions or whatever. So 57 damage from these guys. And because of the same unit, they're both going to be under the buff from Berserker, then they should both be doing the same damage to the enemy. There's this whole aura thing. It doesn't affect, in our case, I'm not sure the exact details there, but it didn't affect us. You'll see in a second. But it has enough health that we're going to get a few hits on it, and you're able to see what happens. And equally important is that it's a melee unit, so it's not like we'd be doing extra damage because it's armor or something. So, and here's the boon. So there's no boons giving weird buffs or anything like that. It's really early in the dungeon. Obviously, it's just for testing. So here we go. Excuse me. I wonder if there's a way I can slow this down. If not, I'll replay a couple times. But you'll see it pretty clearly the first time, I think. I'm gonna actually test real quick if I can, no, I can't do like that. Okay. So here we go. You'll see my swings are for, I'll highlight it. It's like they're for like the 80 number. I forget the exact number. Mine are for 80, but you'll see multiple 57s from both swings from the Warriors. So here you go. 57. Oh, sorry, hold on. Bad example. But you'll see there's the 57 and there's the other 57 one more time. So I think it's because of that aura. There's a weird thing that went off at the very beginning where the damage was slightly reduced for like one hit. And by the way, you can see the sparkles, the buff sparkles are on both of these warriors. Just to kind of point that out too. So like looking all the way walking up to it, the buff is going off on both of these warriors. Like after 3 seconds in, then the first buff gets procced. So if you can kind of even watch the timer, like 46, 47, 48, and then boom, 49 goes off. They're both sparkly. There's a weird thing because the more people then watch the next round of hits, you have instead of 57 and then 57 again when this other one comes up and hits it. I'm hitting for the 85. I see right here, I'm 85. And each of them hit individually for 57. And they're both sparkling purple. So it's pretty clear. And like in the game code, like it's pretty clear that it's a full circle AoE on Berserker. And like all of those rare units that do that are full AoE inside. So I think that's all I really need to see. Happy to do other tests or whatever, but it's pretty obvious to me at this point.